Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. This is intended to be a timeless message, and if you are new here, you are welcome as well. So, I have a few downloads that are written down. They're not complete, but I feel like it's time for me to share them because they've been coming together for quite some time. So, for the past 3 to 4 weeks, we've been getting the ending card for you. It has a skull on it. There was something about the skeleton key as well for a service giver, someone who is able to, it's like with this skeleton key that you have been handed, this is a spiritual gift as well. You're able to access many doors. It's like from what I've read about the skeleton key, it's like this person or this key was given to service givers, like so that they don't have to have different keys to open different doors. So it means that there's been an like you have access to a door, and it's to do with a mansion, it's to do with a king, a form of a throne as well. So while it may not look like you have access to that because we're looking at a service giver, you still hold the power, right? So there is something about the power that you hold with that key. And with that, what I'm getting is you have some situations that are wondering how you have this key. So this may be situations that it could be that you don't really have the experience, or you don't have the experience of, it's something that you have garnered from experience, it's something that you have garnered from dealing with people as well. So you could be someone who is very good with people, maybe connections as well. And it doesn't mean that you are an extrovert. It could just be that you know how to deal with situations as a service giver. So some of you could be service givers as well. But there is something about the competition that I'm getting here. You have someone. Now, I'm getting a feminine energy, but you can apply this in the physical as the feminine energy again. So there's something about the control that I'm getting, or some kind of control that you have taken back, or something that you have noticed that has been in an energy of control. So it could be that you see someone or you come across someone, it could be a friend, it could be people in general, but there's just that frequency that they emit of competition or envy. So there's something that you hold within you. In summary, there is an energy or some kind of knowledge that you hold within you that is actually power, and they're wondering how to have access to it. But then it's like at this point, yeah, it's like at this point you're also looking to harness this power, or you're being guided to harness this power so that you use it in your manifestations. You use it because it's something that cannot be seen. It's something that could easily be overlooked because it's not something that you could open a book and find the answer. It's not something that you could open the book and find the evidence, right? So how you have a reference, maybe a thesis, something like that. It's not something that you can have a reference to. But that is where, yeah, there's been a lot of competition. Yeah, so I feel like some of you, this could be the workplace as well, it could be the home space. I'm getting a feminine figure, so there could be a sister, there could be a mother, and there could be again the other way around. So this could be a child, but there's been a lot of jealousy. It's like you have a lot of situations that cannot handle the power that you hold within. So they want to tap into that, they want to get somehow into that knowledge. But then it is not something that you can easily gain. It's like this is something that is of your divine inheritance. I feel like you have been chosen to get this gift. This could be a grandmother figure, but there's an ancestral figure that is being given this as a karmic justice to you, as some it's like a form of a compensation for all the trouble you've had to be through. All right, so for you to have received this gift, so that means there's something about the service, or you have been seen. And this is where I have the downloads here. I have the words pull. You know how you have pulling something, not the swimming pool. All right, maybe the swimming pool is significant as well, but there's something about the pulling, the bull as well. So that is Taurus energy. There's the storage, memories, and then I'm getting fighting. So it's like your body and mind, something about your body and mind has felt like the bull. So there's something about you being in the masculine because of this work. So you could be someone who has labored, or situations, okay, excuse me, this may trigger some of you, but there's something about the labor. Maybe you were put in a place of labor, or you've had to do the hard work, you've had to do the dirty work, and this is why you have earned this key in the first place. And then the storage, memories, and fighting is your spirit and your soul. So some of you may have experienced during your awakeness, naturally you experience sleepless nights, the dark night of the soul as well. But you need to know that that has been there because your spirit has been fighting, and your soul is also returning back to you. So they want you, your spirit guides want you to know that your path is unconventional, and this key that is being given to you is so important that you see your power. It's easy to say, oh yeah, I've noticed them envying me, but this one is taking you to the next level, all right, where you are actually getting to sit in that power. And it's something that is going to happen automatically. It's something that is going to happen, I'm getting, by default, because it has always been yours by default. This is why you have had to be tested for this. So I feel like whatever this is that is in competition with you, or could be in a silent competition with you, they're watching you do something that they have had to learn, or to do it in a different way, and they watch you doing it effortlessly, in quotes. But that is exactly why you're given this key, because this has tested you to see if you're serving the higher good. This has tested you to see if you are able to deal with community. So there's something about communication as well. So I have communication here, and with communication, I'm getting flow of communication. So some of you could be really good, or you've had to work on your speech as well. Maybe you've had to work on your speech, how you speak, right? How to get the message across. So there's a lot of your skills, there's a lot of the communication, effective communication, that you have had to learn to do, and you continue to do. So this is a training by none other by the universe, by none other by your ancestors, your spirit guides. They're all working with you, and it's because of community. It's because of community. So it's like whatever this is has a tendency to criticize, to be harshly critical. And then you're seeing that beneath. So something about the tooth or the teeth could be significant. Alright, you're like, right? It's like a shark. It's like coming like that. Or something with like really, the teeth could be significant. But then you're seeing that, I'm getting right? So there's something behind the teeth that feels like is a little child. It's not that scary. So that is what you're calling, I'm hearing that you're calling, to use the word lightly, you're calling BS to a lot of situations right now. There's some situations that you just be like, you want to take it out, like, okay, this doesn't belong here. Doesn't belong in your energy. So it's something that could be coming to the surface even with this eclipse. So this may be a time where you're doing your cleansing. I'm getting root chakra work significantly, could be significant because there's a lot of removal of I'm getting implants, okay? So something to do with plants, maybe plantations or food, crops, farming. And doesn't have to be, because we're looking at the red chakra. I have this written down in red, by the way. So there's something to do with the root chakra work that you could be doing right now, or you are helping others to do. But you need to know that your spirit is finding its way back, or you also help people to find their spirit, or to find themselves. As you're finding yourself, you're also helping others find themselves. So I'm reading these downloads as they come. You can take them as keywords, or, the way that they're coming to you. But the most important part of this is, it's like something that you have been removing for quite some time. You have been working on, and it's to do with the root chakra and how it connects to the crown, the above, with your clarity. Because that is all you continue to you need in terms of your manifestation. So with the root chakra work, you're also doing money blocks removal. All right, so there's a lot of money blocks that you are releasing, because with this kind of power that you hold, this gift that you have, money is a part of it, but then it's not everything, right? So there's that thing that you are releasing in terms of 2. So you're going from 2 and you're going from 2 to number 6. So you're moving from a two-way situation to a harmony, number 6, which is to do with precision, alignment. So there's a harmony that you're having where you have the money, you also have a recycling, okay? Monopoly could be significant as well, but there's something to do with continuous circulation that you're in. There's also something that you're making work for you, and it is to do with value, it's to do with currency. So something about the currency, making something work for you. It could be that you're in a place where, or you're about to come to a place more and more where you're making money, or maybe something of value to work for you, including your own value. So wherever you're pouring into is not a one-way street anymore. It's one that returns to you with the number 6. It's one that is being returned to you. So what you're being guided to do here, especially with the eclipse, is root chakra work. Root chakra work could be significant. The root and the heart chakra. The frequencies for the root chakra, I'm not sure, but I feel like there could be the 432, 417, and then 528. 528 hertz. But you can check that to be sure. But there is something about the generations. So some of you may have watched this movie. There's been a lot of movies that have come to mind regarding this download. I'm getting something to do with a shark could be significant. So Meg, or even I got the Sonic Hedgehog. I also got the movie Home. So there's something about the Home is an animation where, you know, this motherboard or mothership was coming, but they looked like they were the enemies or the antagonists, but then there was something that turned around to the fact that they were actually looking for something. Okay, so there's something about seeing beyond. Now this is why maybe I feel like a lot of you have been healers, or maybe you have there's something that you have, it could be that it was targeted. And I'm not saying this from a place of enabling. This is where there's a fine line between enabling and empowerment here, because something that you have been healing, you're coming to see that you're a healer, and you don't have to change who you are. So you can still see that inner child within, but you can also see sometimes like, oh, you know, it can be sarcastic that way, where you be like, oh, because that is not healing. That is not changing. So it's like you're releasing yourself of excess burden right now. This is a big one, because there are some situations where you're having to step up to even more, because you're seeing that they're never changing. And because they're never changing, in fact, what you're getting to do more is trust yourself from the beginning, that, okay, this is what it is right from the beginning. And if you figure that out later on, you're kinder to yourself, and you take up the lessons going forward. Because something may have marked you, and that's where this animation Home may be significant, because something may have marked you. It's like a form of a tracker. And you've had to get comfortable with the shadows as well. But now you're also challenging the shadows to say, hey, what do you want, right? Seeing this. If you're not ready to work together, you can leave. If you're ready to work together, and this is why you have been integrating. So there's a new level of harmony that is coming to you here. And it's because of this command. It's like a new level of command. I'm getting you know how you have a command when you command a program to do something? You're getting to program a new program. So some of you could be working with programming, or there's something about the programming. This is a big deal. So I'm going to pick out a few cards from this chakra wisdom to see what comes up. What do we have for Cancerians? Self-worth, renewal, and creation. I had a vision of the creation, the shadow storm, just this morning. At the bottom of the deck, expansion. I love this energy for you. I love it. It's all about your own self-worth. It's all about your value. Yeah, all about your value, your currency that has increased tremendously. Discovery. So this is the root chakra, the throat chakra, sacral chakra, root again, and then the crown chakra. So let's go for self-worth and renewal. Salmon is the color of deep emotional peace. You have been given a gift of self-love. This card indicates a love of life and no longer trying to prove your value to others who may not see what you see. Rely on your inner knowing. People, events, and material objects beyond your frame of reference are being drawn to you. Aim higher, for you will draw even greater experiences into your life. Allow your energy to grow. Receiving is an action. How do I relate to the word deserving? Am I ready to allow myself to receive what others may not? And you see the word deserving. How do you relate to that word? For me right now, I'm seeing serve, and then the D in front feels like you are ditching something. You're ditching maybe self-sacrificing, or you're ditching something to do with going too much out of your way. Key ideas are greater knowledge, innocent curiosity, being rewarded, receiving divine love. Renewal. You are being offered a chance to awaken to a new life. You may need to deepen your roots and anchor yourself by taking stock of what you would like to create. And then we have creation here. I feel like the way has been cleared. Some blockage has happened. Some blockages have been removed. Wow. This is a huge deal in terms of the way being cleared. This is a time to start again and grow a strong foundation. What appears to be an end may not be one after all. This may turn into a remarkable opportunity. Trust that whatever is coming is better than what you have known to this point. Am I positive in the face of change or defeated? Am I ready to step into the new me? The key ideas are sourcing from a more beneficial place, feeling in the dark because of the unknown that you're stepping into with this discovery. But I feel like you also, as you're stepping into the unknown, there's also treasure. A lot of times with the unknown, there's that thing of getting ready. So this is saying that you're ready. Am I ready to step into the new me? Key ideas once again. Sourcing from a more beneficial place. Feeling in the dark. Change in circumstances. Unexpected blessings. The key words are regeneration, awakening, and fortune. Beautiful. Okay, I feel like someone may want me to read the creation card, so I'm going to do that. The creation card is also about a gift. She Shaman says, letting go of old ideas and allowing new growth are primary now. The mission you have been on may be complete. A new dawn is coming and it is time to open yourself to divine inspiration. The message here is let go. You no longer need to be the warrior. Your path is an artistic one. Express your love in a tangible art form. It is time to make decisions. Am I waiting for someone's permission to create my life? What do I need to see in order to claim my own gifts? Opening to magic, lasting transformation, divine feminine, awakening creativity, finding your muse, owning your gifts, creativity, muse, and magic. The she shaman is saying that I will guide you to your muse. So there could be a muse as well, something inspiring, or someone seeing you as their muse, or the muse is like music, so some of you could be into music or some kind of creative work as well. But this is feeling like the way has been cleared, and I'm also picking up the picture of a bridge. All right, so it feels like the bridge is complete as well, or something has been completed and it's time for you to go through or step to the other side as well. And you see the bridge right there, right? So I feel like there's something like that is coming up here. All right there, Cancerians. I felt to sit here and do this, and yeah, I hope that it was helpful, and I'll come back with more videos. And do take care. Bye bye.